the next lines?
Yeah, in today's lesson, we'll talk about renting a house or an apartment, house and apartment vocabulary, rent prices.
Perfect. Good job. And so let's get started on the next page. And Pavel, can you ask Vladimir the first question?
Okay, how many times have you looked for an apartment or a house?
I never looking for an apartment. I got my home, and I don't need to looking for. Yeah, Joshua.
Okay, good. Good
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
And so the first sentence, you said, I never looking for an apartment. We would use the present perfect in that sentence. So how would you change that sentence?
It's a present perfect. Okay. I have never looked for an apartment.
Perfect. Really well done. Good corrections. And so that's something in the past that's been happening or that happened on a number of occasions that is still happening in the present, and it's likely to continue happening into the future. So that's when we'd use the present perfect. So something that's happened before that's still happening currently in the present, that was never interrupted. But really, really nice job. Good answer. And Kako, welcome back to class. It's nice to see you again. And so Adela, can you ask Kako the next question?
What's the hardest thing about finding an apartment?
I think the hardest, difficult to find an apartment is to encounter one that adjusts to our necessities and at a just cost.
Good.
Because many times the apartment, when adjusts to our necessities, is occurring to be to cost a higher price that we can pay, that we think it's just to pay.
Okay, good. I think that's definitely a valid point. Oftentimes, the apartment that fits your needs, it costs more than you can afford. But good. So in your sentence, we would use in the first space, we'd use the comparative, or actually we'd probably use the superlative of difficult. How would you change difficult and put it into the superlative? Do you know the answer, Kako? Sorry, your microphone's off now. Okay, and can anybody help him? Does anybody know how we'd form the superlative of difficult?
Yeah, when you have more than 2 syllables, you have to use the most difficult.
Yeah. Really well done. Good rule too. The most difficult. So the most difficult thing about finding an apartment is, and then we'd use the gerund of encounter. So Kako, what's the gerund of encounter?
Encountering.
Yeah, good. Or you could say finding would be a nice
Fi-
substitute. Yeah. So can you read
Finding.
that? Good. Can you read that whole sentence with the corrections?
I can't see the chat, teacher.
Ah, you can't see the chat? Okay, hold on. Oh shoot. Let's try to get that. Hold on, I'm gonna copy it from the other chat and put it in this one. So can you look at that one? Can you see it now?
No, only a moment, please.
Yeah.
Hi, teacher. I cannot see the. Okay.
Okay.
The most difficult thing about finding an apartment is encountering one that fits your needs and has a just cost.
Good. Really nice job. Good corrections. And yeah, Eduardo, thanks for the help on that sentence. Okay, and Kako, can you ask Eduardo the last question on this page?
Eduardo, please describe your apartment.
Well, the most interesting thing of my apartment is that it is 50 meters in front from the beach. So it's what I most like it. And it's a small apartment, maybe like a beach apartment for a vacation, but I like to live there because I don't like cities. I prefer to commute to the city and spend maybe half an hour to go and another one to come back. And but it has only two bedrooms and one bathroom and a small kitchen and a living room and a big terrace. And it's just in the first line of the beach. So it's perfect. You have a breeze from the beach every summer. It's not too hot, and I like it.
That sounds lovely. One small thing. So it only has, instead of saying it has only, it only
Okay.
has these rooms. But yeah, that sounds wonderful. And so the most interesting thing, we're missing a preposition right after
Yes.
that. What preposition would be?
Off.
Close. It's a
No?
preposition that starts with A.
The most interesting thing for A with A?
Yeah.
Uh, at? No, not at. Above.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
The most interesting thing about my apartment.
Okay.
Nice. Good answer. It sounds like a beautiful apartment. Does anybody think that they have a more interesting apartment? Does anybody think they have a more interesting apartment? Okay, looks like you might win, Eduardo. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, great. And so let's go to the next page. And Pavel, can you read the title?
Okay. Match the vocabulary word to the picture.
Good. And so can you match the first picture to the correct word?
It's about deposit.
Yeah, good. Really nice job. Sorry that took a second. Yeah. And Vladimir, what about you for the next picture?
It's It's about contract. Contract
So,
is contract. The any application uh, uh, I can I have to sign any contract for check-in in the hotel
okay.
or
Yeah.
rent or for the rent.
Yeah, that would be good for contract. What about the second picture? So can you match the second picture to the correct word?
Mm. I didn't understand.
That's okay. So the pair. So do you see the picture? This second picture. So this is the first picture. This is the
Oh,
second picture.
okay.
So match the
Ah,
second picture to the correct word.
ah, okay. I have to sign a contract and I pay for advice, advertisement
Okay. Um,
with giving deposit.
yeah, so those were all great sentences with those words. Um, but so let's have Adera, can you match the second picture to the correct word?
I match with sign.
Yeah, definitely. So this one matches sign. Vladimir, can you match the third picture to the correct word?
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Advertisement. It's a free page. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's
It's
actually,
in short. It's called as AD. Yes.
yeah, an ad. And
Ad. Yes. Yes. Oh, I understand what I can do. What I could do.
yeah, no, that's
What I
okay.
have to do.
Can you repeat advertisement?
Advert
Advertisement?
advert advertisement.
Very nicely done. Good. Yeah, and that was perfect. Kako, can you try the last picture?
The last picture represents the contract
Yeah, yeah, the last picture.
that I will sign
Good.
after the agreement.
Yeah, perfect. After the agreement. That's a really great sentence. Okay, and so can you guys each choose one word? So choose one word, and in the chat box, write a sentence using that word. And if you want, you can use more than one of the words. So just write a sentence in the chat box.
Oh, okay.
Nice, Eduardo. Okay, and so while we're oh, nice. Good. Awesome. Nice job, guys. And so let's look at Eduardo. Let's look at your sentence. This is my deposit before signing the formal contract. Instead of using the gerund of signing, I think we'd use a pronoun and the present tense. So can you read your sentence maybe with that correction?
this is my deposit before I have signed the formal contract?
Instead of using the present perfect, it's just the simple present.
Okay. Before I sign
Yeah.
the formal contract. Okay.
Yeah, this is my
Why?
deposit before I sign.
I always put ing after a preposition. Yeah. I don't know why.
Usually, so you'd often put ing. So before I sign. So before I sign the formal contract, this is my deposit. So maybe that helps when you say it in a different order. So if you start with a prepositional phrase, before I sign the formal contract, this is my deposit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So your sentence sounds good. It's just a little bit confusing. So I think that would clear it up. So if you use the pronoun and the simple present.
Yeah, the confused thing is about time. Like signing is like I'm doing right away, right now. So yeah, okay. Before I sign the formal contract, this is my deposit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Another
Nice.
option.
Another option, exactly. Nice sentences, Vladimir, too. Vladimir, can you? I have to put an advertisement. Okay, so this is a good. So Vladimir, your sentence, I have to put. We're missing a preposition after an advertisement. Sorry, hold on, I'm typing. If I looking for a rent, and we change rent a little bit. So the first space, we're missing a preposition, and then we'd use a different auxiliary verb before looking.
I think I have to put. What is for? I have to put preposition.
Yeah.
Must be.
So this is a hard preposition to get
Part
to.
4. I have to put.
And feel free to ask for help. We can always ask somebody if they know the preposition. This is a hard one.
I don't sure what I can place this in this place.
That's okay. Can anybody help him out? Does anybody know what preposition we'd use?
Put on?
Close. It's actually put up. I have to put up an ad.
I want to say, but I don't sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
What I have to say. So
That's okay.
put up. I have to put up in an understatement if I'm looking for a renting.
Close. A renter.
Renter.
Yeah.
Okay. It's who give the house. Yes. Renter is a man.
Yeah, a man or a woman. It's just a person.
Yes.
Yeah. I have to put up an advertisement if I am looking for a renter for my apartment. And if you are looking for an apartment to rent, you can say I have to put up an advertisement if I'm looking to rent an apartment.
I was close.
Yeah, definitely. Very close.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to put up an advertisement if I'm looking for a renter.
Yeah, really good job. And Pavel, can you read your sentence?
Yeah, just a second, please. You should leave a deposit when you rent your apartment.
Good. And I wouldn't change anything. That looks good.
It's okay.
Yeah, except for apartment. Is a little bit different, the spelling. Apartment. So just one P. But great. Really good job.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and Arera, can you read your sentence as well?
Yes, I signed a contract with my friend to rent his flat.
Good. And can you repeat signed?
Sign.
Great. And that looks good as well. I wouldn't change that. Really nice sentence, Adela.
Okay.
Okay, about which Kauko? Kauko, can you read your sentence?
Tomorrow I'm going to visit the apartment about which I saw an advertisement on the newspaper.
Okay, good. And so we change this a little bit. Instead of saying about which sounds a little bit clumsy, we'd use a demonstrative. So demonstratives are like this, that, these, or those. Those.
That
Yeah.
the
So
apartment that I saw, but the advertisement, but isn't the advertisement about which?
in this, it sounds really strange to say about which. Tomorrow I'm going to visit the apartment that I saw, and then we'd add a preposition, so an advertisement.
That I saw an advertisement
Yeah,
on the
in an
newspaper.
advertisement. Good, and we wouldn't say on the newspaper. We'd use a different preposition there as well. Does anybody know what preposition we would use?
Inside the newspaper.
Close.
No, in the newspaper.
Uh-huh, in the newspaper. Yeah, in the newspaper. And in an, or on an advertisement. Yeah, in an advertisement. So in an ad, in the newspaper. So can you repeat that sentence, Kako?
Tomorrow I am going to visit the apartment that I saw an advertisement in the newspaper.
So remember in an advertisement. That I saw in an advertisement in the newspaper.
Okay, that I saw. Tomorrow I'm going to visit the apartment that I saw in advertisement in the newspaper.
Saw in an advertisement. But good. So just remember the preposition in an advertisement. And in the newspaper. But good. So just two
Okay,
prepositional phrases.
in an advertisement in the
Yeah,
newspaper.
exactly. Nice job. Okay, and really good sentences, guys. Really quickly, Vladimir, we would say, I drew up a contract. I drew up a contract, and I have just signed my contract. That's a good one. So I've just
Job. Okay.
Yeah. So I drew up is the past tense. It's an irregular past tense, but good. Okay.
Job and what I drew. Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but good. Really nice work. And so does
Yeah.
anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And let's go on to the next page. And Vladimir, can you read the title and the directions?
Okay. Gerunds and infinitives fill in the blank with a gerund or an infinitive.
Good. And so we'd say gerunds.
Gerunds. Gerunds. Okay.
Yeah, fill in the blank with a gerund or an infinitive. Good. And Adela, can you read the verbs that we can use?
To buy, to give, to move, to sell, to clean.
Good. And Adela, can you try the first sentence?
Don't forget to give the keys of the client.
Yeah, don't forget to give the keys. What was the last prepositional phrase?
Don't forget to give.
Yeah. Don't forget to give the keys. Just remember to the client, not of the client.
To the client.
Yeah, good.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, Adela. Nice. And Kako, can you try the second sentence?
I hate to move into a new apartment. Packing and unpacking is such a pain.
Okay, Kako, we'd actually use the gerund in this case.
I hate moving into a new apartment. Packing and unpacking is such a pain.
Good. Very nicely done. And the next one, Eduardo, can you try the next sentence?
I imagine blank that house every day is so beautiful. I suppose it's buying. I imagine buying that
Yeah,
house every day.
good. Can you maybe repeat buying?
Buying,
Yeah, buying.
buying.
Nice. Good job. Okay, and Pavel, can you try the next sentence?
I think it will be. I need selling this
Buy.
house by Tuesday. Yeah.
Close. Really good job with the verb. We'd actually change
It's need to.
to the infinitive. So instead of using the gerund, we'd use the infinitive.
Need
I have no ideas.
to
Okay.
sell.
Yeah, I need to sell.
Need to.
And so Pavel, can you repeat that sentence?
I need to sell the house by Tuesday. Yeah.
Good. Really nice job. Good
Thank you.
pronunciation. And so the last sentence, Vladimir, can you try the last sentence?
Okay. The house still needs cleaning.
Good. Very nice job. Really good work. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay.
Yes, I always think it's about the verb when we have to put gerund or infinitive, but the last two sentences is with the verb need.
Uh-huh.
So what's the difference in this one?
Good. So,
It's like noun.
pardon?
In this sentences, clean like noun, because I say cleaning.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't quite understand that. Eduardo, did you understand that?
Yes, I think it's saying the last one, cleaning, is the meaning is, o sea, is a noun. It's not a verb with ing. It's a noun.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the house still needs not cleaning by someone. That's cleaning as a noun.
Yeah.
It is correct?
Yeah, I think in most cases, a gerund is often used as a noun. So it's like, I like swimming. Yeah, so it is different. Yeah, so it's not as active. So it's a passive use of the gerund, but it's still a gerund. So it's still a verb, but it's a verb that's acting like a noun, if that makes sense. Does that maybe help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Active passive is another way to put it. Is perfect also. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good. And so let's go on to the next page. Really good question, though. And so this link, can you guys... Oh, you can't use that link, can you? There's no way to click on that. Okay, so... maybe if I upload the slides.
You can copy and paste in the
Yeah,
chat box, and we can.
That's a good call. So this is actually, yeah, I think you guys can do the more difficult one. So there are two exercises. This one's more difficult. It uses a lot of indefinite articles. Not indefinite articles. What am I saying? Indirect objects. And so, can you guys follow this link in the chat box?
Yes.
Okay, good. And so, let's start with the first one. And Adela, can you try the first sentence? Can you read it and choose the correct gerund or infinitive?
I
Correct answer.
can stand to complain all the time.
I can't stand. Okay. Close. That actually sounds normal, but
Complaining all
yeah.
the
So who's complaining?
Oh, I know this page.
It's a good page. Okay, so Adela, can you try one more time? Can you try one more
Yes,
time?
I can stand her complaining all the time.
Yeah, I can't stand her complaining. Good. And Kako, can you try the next sentence? Sorry, Kako, your microphone is still shut off. There you go.
Sorry, teacher.
Don't be sorry.
Our teacher won't allow us to use dictionaries during the test.
Great. Really good pronunciation as well. And Eduardo, what about the next sentence?
Okay, we advised blank a taxi instead of walking to the restaurant. We advise him to take a taxi.
Perfect. Exactly. Very well done. And nice job, Vladimir. It's a good site. I like this one, especially with infinitives and gerunds. Pavel, can you try number 4?
The city doesn't allow parking along curbs painted red. Yeah?
Yeah. Good. Really nice job. And Vladimir, what about the next one?
Okay. She prefers making dinner because she doesn't like to cook.
Good. Close though. We change it a little bit. That sounds like it'd be right. But remember, because she doesn't like to cook.
Okay, she prefers to make.
So
Oh,
again,
no, my making dinner. Okay.
yeah, and that
She doesn't like to cook.
yeah, that one always even confuses me.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's a hard one. But good.
I not glance in this choice.
Okay, I didn't see. I didn't
I
see that
didn't
choice.
see. Yes, yes. I
Good.
didn't see this choice.
Nice job. Adela, what about the next one?
I hope you don't mind smoking while you eat. Well, I don't know.
Close. So if you say, hope you don't mind smoking while you eat.
My smoking.
Good.
Don't mind my smoking while you eat.
Exactly. So you want to know who's smoking, because if somebody is smoking while they eat, of course they don't mind it, because that's something that they themselves are doing. But if you're asking about my smoking, you'd want to know. But that's good. Really nice job, Adela. Good correction. Kako, can you try number 7?
John is never on time to work. I hate his arriving late every day.
Very nicely done. Okay, and Pavel, what about the next one?
Sarah urged me to vote in the next election.
Nice. Perfect. And Vladimir, can you try number 9?
9. He needs to get a visa extension immediately. The authorities won't permit him to stay in the country without a visa.
Good. Really nice job. Adela, the next one?
A travel agent usually advises reconfinement flight bookings 3 days before departure.
Perfect. Really good job. Really nice work. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
Teacher,
Yes.
I didn't hear the answers to the 8th and 10th questions.
Yeah.
Can
Sarah.
you tell me
Yeah.
them?
Sarah urged me to vote in the next election. She urged me to vote. And travel agents usually advise reconfirming flight bookings.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. And so hopefully no other questions. So yeah, we can go back to today's class. And let's have Taco. Can you read the quotation? Can you read the quotation?
Never make your home in a place. Make a home for yourself inside your own head. You'll find what you need to furnish it. Memory, friends friends you can trust, love of learning, and other such things. That way it will go with uh, that way it will go with you wherever you journey.
Nice. Good job. Okay, and Eduardo. Actually, yeah, Eduardo, what do you think about this quotation?
Well, it's saying that we must behave like snails with our home over our shoulders. So, yeah, it's saying that we don't need to be interested in material things. We can have whatever we want in our mind. No?
Yeah, okay, whatever we want in our minds. In our minds.
Yeah.
This is good. Yeah, and I don't think it's necessarily saying that material things aren't things that you should have, but I think it's saying that you shouldn't put too much weight on material things. So you can have a house and it can be a home, but never make it too important to you. So you don't want to make so material things too important so that your livelihood relies on those things. I think that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
But that was really well explained. That's a hard quotation to remember. And so Adela, do you understand the quotation? Do you get the explanation?
Yes, you take every experience and your memory, same place you live, same place you travel. This is inside you. It's not a place, your home.
Okay.
It's inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job. So this thing is inside of you. And Pavel, do you agree? Do you agree or disagree? And why?
Um, I think it's the author opinion. We can agree with it, and we can disagree. Um, yeah, it's our head is maybe it's our home. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. Difficult to say.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess you're a little bit more ambivalent, maybe. Good. And so what about you, Vladimir? Do you agree or do you disagree?
I actually agree because I like to arrive to any to somewhere, and because of I learn English now.
Okay, maybe that's
Uh,
what we would say. That's why I'm
my home
learning.
and my mind.
Yeah, so my home is in my mind. That's
Yes,
why.
I strongly agree with the sentences.
Good. Nice. Yeah. Thank you. And good opinion. I think that's well said. Um, great. And so does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions about the meanings of any of these words or the usage? Any questions? Okay. So let's go to the next page. And this is maybe a little bit more fun. And so let's try Adela. Can you read the actually, Kako, can you read the first question? And Adela, can you answer?
Okay.
Adela, in your opinion, what's the best way to convince someone to lower the price of an apartment?
I think it's about the apartment is not good because there are problems about the structure. You can say too about the neighborhood. Is a danger neighborhood. The neighborhood is not good. Uh, I think it's you can have different things about to negotiate the price, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think there are different ways to negotiate the price.
Yes, another can be the to have a part or to have the non-paid the deposit, for example, or same. I think or to offer no to uh, have the other things you in an apartment because you are built there. I don't know.
Okay, no, those were good. Yeah, you can also like say that you're not going to pay the deposit. You can say that the neighborhood isn't good. You can claim there are structural problems in the apartment. That's good. All good things. And Adela, can you ask Kako the next question?
Okay, what is the most important thing to consider when choosing a house or an apartment and why?
The I think the most important thing to consider is if the apartment fits to your necessity and if it's sold for by a just cost. When I think of the necessity, I am telling about the dimensions of the apartment, the number of rooms, the proximity, um, uh, how near it is from your work or from subway station or from a bus station, or if it's well located. Um, I, if it fits to the number of members of your family, all of it. Okay.
Yeah, all of those things are really important. One small thing, instead of saying how near, okay, and have a good day, Adela, um, how close it is. So how close it is to your work or the subway, all of those things. So yeah, how close it is to. And You could also say instead of how well it's located, you'd say how well situated it is. So that's another phrase that we use frequently. So how close is it to? And it's well situated. But good, really good answer. That was nice. And you're welcome. So does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, good. Let's go to the next. So yeah, we've got enough time for this. And so let's have Eduardo, can you play student A? And Pavel, can you play student B?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Eduardo, are you there?
Yes, sorry, I'm here. I was reading.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Hello, neighbor. I'm just here. I'm new here. I just moved into this house.
Oh, hello too. Nice to meet you. Do you live alone or are you with your family?
Yes, I'm moving here with my family. By the way, I'm Peter.
Um, okay. So what's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Peter.
Okay, Peter.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you too. My name is Frank. Why not? I could be Frank.
What can you
Okay.
tell me about the neighborhood? Is there any supermarket close to us?
I think you know much already about our neighborhood because you buy your apartment right here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes, I'm just trying to be nice. Maybe we can get together our families and have a nice dinner in my new house.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. We'll be glad to to go to your house.
Nice. Okay, really good job, you guys. That was awesome. That was
Okay,
that
some
was
kind of
funny.
improvisation.
Yeah. No, but that was good. And so yeah, class is just about coming to an end. So does anybody have any last questions before we finish up? Any last questions?
No question,
No?
thank you. It was very interesting.
Okay, yeah, it's my pleasure. And so yeah, have a really good day. And Jordi, you just came right at the end of class. So Jordi, good luck with the next class, but we're just ending right now. So yeah, have a really good day, everybody, and see you
Okay,
later.
Okay.
thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.